Welcome to the Oregon Fly Fishing Blog. We are going to tie a foam beetle, and we got this on a size 12 TMC 100, little 12-aught Vivus thread. I'm going to first take my foam. This is cut on a 14 3/16. Might be a little wide. We're going to run with it. You're going to tie in this tip that you've tapered down by cutting it into a little V, starting up a little ways behind the eye. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm just going to come back and wrap here, trying not to cut or tear my foam, and it looks like I'm okay there. I'm going to need to come back a little further though. You want to come back onto the bend a little bit, so when you pull forward you get that nice beetle hump, and the only way you'll get that is if you go back down onto the bend. So we got the foam there, we got the foam underbody. We are going to next come up here and tie in some legs, and the legs are composed of moose hair. And I'll just cut a few hairs out of here, get the short ones and under hair out. And I'm going to tie these in so when you're looking at the diameter, I get the appropriate diameter for this size of bug. What is that? I can't really tell you. It just, you kind of look at it and think, yeah, it looks good. You'll know after you've seen a few of them. Okay. So I'm going to leave that standing. Those will be my legs, trust me. And then next I'm going to grab several strands of peacock curl. I usually, let's say 7 or 8. 7's a good number, let's go with that. I'm going to come down, cut the tips off because those are the weakest. Tie that the full length of the fly without getting your legs caught in, which is also a good idea to have so many extras in there in case you break one or something while you're tying the fly. So we got our peacock there. I'm going to make a loop. Grab the peacock, the loop of thread, everything that's tied in the back, and twist these all together. Do you need the thread in there? It's a nice thing to have for insurance to keep this all together. After you spend all this time tying the fly, it'd be nice for it to last for a while. And every time I make a turn, I put a couple more turns on the. Just gonna pull this back and do this. Okay, so I've got that wrapped around the body. I've got to leave enough room because I'm going to have some foam up at the front. I want to have enough space to finish tying off the fly. Okay, so I'm going to pull that forward. Careful not to stretch it too much or you will cut it off. Sink your thread down in there real good a couple times. Twist and turn to your delight. Take a look, make sure you got it wrapped. And that foam should just kind of cup around the peacock curl a little bit, just so it blends in the silhouette. And then I'm going to take a little piece of orange foam, and that will be so I can see the bloody thing. So I'm going to lay this right in here, tie that down, put a couple wraps on that, bring my thread around front, give her a little whip finish. And then we'll finish up here by trimming the nose. I like to round these corners a little bit, like that. And I'll leave this one standing up like that. If I think the fish are seeing it, I can trim it later, but it gives me a little more visibility. And then I'm going to cut these back so they only have 3 of them on each side, or 4, whatever I end up with. Okay, so now I've got those. I'm going to pull them down so they're all the same length, just beyond the point of the hook. Trim it off, push them up, and there's your foam beetle.